Hello, thank you for listening to the Fillet podcast. This is episode 111. I am Grant Fierro, and this is Michael Medina, and we're here to talk to you about skateboarding. We're going to talk about what went on this week. Zahn Wright had a recruit. Ishod won the Copenhagen Open. Dan Lutheran's Push Part was released actually 2 weeks ago, but we forgot to talk about it last week. Kyle Walker just got his own day. Yuri had a rough cut, which was unbelievable. So we'll get through all that. To start it off, we're going to talk about Spitfire, a short video they released called Avenues and Alleyways. It's on the Deluxe website. It's posted on the Spitfire YouTube channel. It's kind of for the new, what do they call it? The back to school drop.
Back to school. Yeah.
Mike just watched it. I watched it yesterday and this morning because I really liked it. So Mike, go ahead and say what you want to say.
First things first, there was so many dope ollies in it.
And I do like that.
There's like 5 ollies in it that are just absolutely gnarly.
Over that fat can in the beginning is so
dude, the end ollie is one of the most fucked up things I ever seen.
That was insane.
Like it starts with like a little slapper, then it goes to a little wall ride, and then you're like, where's this dude going? And he starts bombing a hill, and you think, this is sick. He's gonna bomb the shit out of this hill, and all of a sudden, nope, fat ass ollie.
Nope.
Like, wow. Were you expecting that first time you saw it? No way.
No
fucking way. I was like, oh damn, he's gonna bomb this fucker. I'm still gonna watch it because I'm into that. But like, damn.
Yeah, it was
hip to hip ollie, a downhill like that is.
Yeah, If you kicking out, you're not gonna be able to run out of that.
Dude, the way he landed was so sketchy. Dude.
I know he could have gotten destroyed.
I don't know. I'm into it. The fact, another thing that I was gonna hit on is the fact that it's only 2 minutes long, which is sick. Sometimes it's all we need, man. Sometimes it's all we need. It's short. It's straight to the point. The only thing that's kind of surprising is that it's relative no-name dudes in it. I'm not saying it's a bad thing at all because I all think they killed it. But, I mean, who was the ender? I genuinely don't know.
Okay, I know this. I'm watching it right now, so I can.
Maybe I'm not supposed to know, you know? Maybe it's
so
just
I can remember certain clips because I'm familiar with most of the dudes. I know Matt Gottwig did that Wally board slide,
and that was so sick. The pop out too.
Ooh. Yeah, and then Harry Lintel skated that super tall bump over bar. But this ender, I don't honestly. I've seen him, but to be straight up, I don't know his name. I at least don't know the name to his face. I bet if someone told me that's blank, I'd be like, oh, okay.
So do you feel like it's one of those situations where you wish that there was kind of name cards as they pulled up?
No, honestly, I think it's fine how it is because do I want to know who it is? Yes, I do. But when it's a 2-minute montage and the footage is going to be mixed up, names just look stupid in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't like. Well, you could have done it. You're right. That is.
Let's see. It's okay. So the video includes Harry Lintel, who I'm familiar with, Austin Canfosh, who I'm not, Matt Gottwig, who I am. I just said that's the guy that did the sick Wally board slide, that super tall ledge. James Capps, who I'm very familiar with the name. I know he's getting hooked up by Lakai, and I think he clips in the flare. But I don't really know his skating or know what he looks like. And then Alex Kahn and Sean Green. And I know Sean Green's name, but same thing as James. I'm not too familiar. I just know the name.
Okay.
So I know the ender's not Harry Lintel or Matt Gottwig.
There you go. We're breaking it down now.
Well, maybe we can go to Instagram because didn't they just post just that ender clip or did they not?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, anyway, I really like the song. I think that should get pointed out. The song went so cool with it, and it's actually a song that Ishod skated to in a video part. It's a part that was all filmed in New York. I don't remember what it was called, but Ishod has used that song. So I was familiar with it the second it started. But yeah, I don't know. Quick, short, fun edit. Anything else you want to add to that, Mike? Or should we just
No, that's definitely the definition of it.
Yeah, right? I mean, that's cool, though. I like stuff like that.
Yeah, me too. So it doesn't always have to be 18 minutes long.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, don't get us wrong. I think we both love a full-length skate video, but I think that sometimes stuff on the internet can get drawn out. I feel like almost just to say that it's longer.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's something like that, it's easier to watch when it's just a couple minutes, I think.
I agree.
Okay, let's talk about. So last week, there was a couple comments of videos that we just missed in the past, however, few weeks.
I don't know
So,
how we forgot about Dan Lou. I was talking all that shit about Push and all that too.
yeah, let's go. We'll do that. Let's talk about Dan Lutheran's Push Part, which was released about 2 weeks ago on the Barracks.
It was sick.
It was sick. Well, as Drew would say, sell me on it.
I mean, it's kind of exactly what you'd expect out of him. I mean, it's obviously not the hammers that we saw in Propeller, or I don't know, just like a bigger full length, bigger video, so to speak. I mean, he definitely skates some rails and he definitely does his Dan Lou thing. But we also see some decent ass. We see some flip tricks out of him. We see some lines, which is like not necessarily what Dan Lou is known for, you know. And I think that my favorite thing of the entire thing was giving his brother the ender.
Yeah.
Like, what? That's so fucking dope. Like, he gave him a cameo trick and then brought him back to do the ender. Like, that's amazing. I love it.
Yeah.
It's just like, at this point, I feel like we're just kind of expecting like this like fun. I also think the song went along really well with him.
Mm-hmm. I would agree.
The way that, and I think that he's one of those dudes that we're lucky enough to get like a feel for his personality through his video projects.
Yep, I would agree again.
Which is really hard to come by at times, especially with dudes that are known for just like the big rail chompers. You know what I mean? Like, you don't really hear like in-depth interviews with those kind of dudes that often. So it's really cool to see that. It's really cool to like kind of get a feel for Dan Lou as like not a skateboarder, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think it was rad. I think it should have came out sooner, maybe. But again, timelines and all that stuff, we don't know shit about it. We don't know anything about it. So, I mean, it's cool. I'm glad that it came out. I'm glad we got a Dan Lou part in 2017. So,
yeah, I would definitely agree with you about his personality. Definitely gets shown through his skating, which is super cool and I think hard to do, especially in a time where we're seeing so much footage put out in general, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube, the Barracks, Thrash, or whatever it is. We're getting pushed because we're into it, obviously, but we're watching a ton of skateboarding. And so it's cool to be able to watch someone that really displays their personality through it. I pulled it up right now just to point out a couple clips that I really liked. One was it's in Long Beach. It's a back lip. It's a 3-block, and he's skating it like a ledge. Like he back lips the top block and then pops up, and then front threes down the 3-block. I always think that's super cool, and there's like a lip side trick, and they go on top. I just think it looks sick.
Yeah,
and if I'm not mistaken, he actually did a trick that he feebles this ledge that goes up and goes into a wall ride to fakie, and I'm pretty sure Carson did the same thing in Chronicles.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, because Carson had 2 tricks on. His ender was that back lip to wall ride, but I'm pretty sure right before it he does the same feeble to wall ride to fakie. But it looks so sick.
I haven't watched that Carson part in quite a while.
I'll pull it up to check, but I'm pretty positive. Oh, you know what else was cool, Mike? Was this line where he starts out with a kickflip back 50 on this real thin metal. It's like basically a flat bar.
Yeah.
And it shows how one of the tries he goes into wheelie grind an accident, but then still lands it, and then they show him push, and then it just restarts. And then he does a kickflip back 50. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. Dude, I can't think of what Instagram clip it was, but did you see that guy try to do the 180 alley-oop 50-50 and land into like switch?
Oh, and he went into like fakie back Smith, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Like switchback wheelie grind. Yeah. Wow. That was crazy. Yeah, and he held on to it, and his look on his face was just like, what?
Yeah, if you were trying to do that, that's so fucked.
It looked so sick.
Yeah,
I believe that was at one of the Copenhagen things.
Yeah, it was. I just can't think of who it was.
Yeah, I don't think I'd ever seen the person, but that clip was sick.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool you brought that up. And then one other thing, still going in the past weeks a little bit, was Cole Wilson, his X Games raw footage from his real street.
Oh, how did we forget about to talk about the best handrail skater in the last fucking 10 years?
Yeah, I actually didn't even get the chance to watch this until this week.
Oh, it's gnarly.
I've seen it now.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was late to it because it's been out for a little while.
It's gnarly.
Yeah, I was able to watch it this week, and I'm actually pretty excited that someone told us to look back on it and talk about it because it was crazy.
It was one of
So
those things that got overlooked, and I don't know how.
it completely did. I think if it was put out on like Thrasher or something, it would have blown up.
I think that it was one of those things that oh my god, exactly.
It was on. I think it's on Foundation's YouTube channel, and it has like 6,000 views. And if it was on Thrasher, it'd probably have like 300,000 because it's insane.
Dude, he is so good.
Or maybe it's on Tumieto. I don't know. One of his sponsors or whatever's YouTube channels. You know what I really like was he's smithing that kink trail frontside smith grind in the beginning, and there's people. I think it's maybe at apartments or something. And almost every attempt, you can see different people standing in that front yard area, like watching him. Like, this is crazy.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah, I really like that. Like it kind of just, again, like we've talked about in the past with raw footage, like it kind of puts you there because that's definitely something you'd notice if you were there with him getting that clip. But in the video part, you would never notice that probably. And the bails and just the process of skating those kink trails was crazy, especially like those super long grinds to see like when the rail will push him off, like if he's smith grinding or feeble grinding, he'll fall into like a lip slide or board slide. And that super tall feeble through all those kinks at the end, how hard that looked to even get into the feeble for him because that rail was so tall.
That's gnarly.
Kept going into board slide and slipping onto his butt, and then got into, I think the second one he locked in and went all the way down. He went to pop out, and there was that girl like walking in the parking lot and bailed, so that sucked. And then I think the make was actually another day. I believe they went back for that. Did he got it.
Was he wearing asphalt?
I don't know. What?
Does he wear asphalt?
I, again, don't know. I saw it broke a few boards in that thing, too.
Oh, yeah.
Because there was a couple times where I think a few times at different spots his board broke.
All right, I'm sorry. Who's on asphalt?
Asphalt Yacht Club is Paul Hart.
What?
Riley Hawk, I believe.
Still?
I think. I'll go on the website. Al Davis. And
Jaws? What a strange team. Where's that? Where is asphalt sold? Greater skate shops.
I couldn't tell you. I've never seen it in a skate shop. I think the only time I seriously think the only time I've seen it like on sale at a retail place is
like
Ross,
TJ Maxx,
yeah,
Ross.
Yeah. Somehow, yeah. If I was like randomly in there, I think I've seen it in one of those places.
Yeah, or dude, Ross will like randomly sell skate shoes.
Oh yeah, people. A lot of times when I was younger, like friends would randomly find like $20.
Yeah, my homie just found a pair of $25 CKs.
Yeah, actually, that's funny. A friend of mine seriously just got Corey Kennedy's from Ross for either it was $25 or $30.
Yeah, seriously, man, what the fuck? Are those like $90 shoes?
How does it even end up there?
Mm-hmm.
Like from who? I want to know like what. Yeah, I would just.
How does it even? That's a good question.
How the skate stuff ends up there?
Yeah, because
I know friends of mine that have gotten like Lakai's there too.
Yeah, definitely, most definitely, and Adidas for that matter too. Not like good ones.
Yeah, I could see like Adidas and Nike, but just like a smaller brand that it's only making skateboarding shoes.
The one out by us used to have America's.
Really?
Yeah, like often.
That's
funny. Like the Herman G6s there like all the time. The black and the gold colorway that no one fucking liked.
Oh, where like the little part of the sole is gold and like everything else was black, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never talked.
That shit's ugly, ugly as hell. My dog is ripping something up in the other room right now.
So I googled Asphalt Yacht Club, and the first thing that pops up is Tillys.com/AYC. So.
Oh, what's Tilly's out
sold there?
What is it? It's like a.
Oh, they don't have that where you are?
No, isn't it kind of like Kohl's or something, right?
Like Zoomies.
Oh, it's like
no,
Zoomies?
It's like Zoomies.
Oh, wow.
It's like it's like this. It's like Zoomies, but I don't think they actually have boards. But they sell shoes.
That's so weird.
But it's like streetwear. Like I wish I was like I want to dress like a skateboarder type thing.
That's so weird that they have a bunch of skate shit and not skateboards. Yeah, I find that really ass backwards, dude. Okay,
so here's the team. Stevie Williams, obviously. For Asphalt Yacht Club, as we're talking about. Al Davis, which we already said, Jaws, Paul Hart, Cole Wilson, Derek Wilson. We didn't mention him. Oh, Stephen Lawyer. We didn't mention him either.
Oh, yeah.
And, oh, wait. Riley Hawk's gone.
Seva.
Was Seva actually on, though?
I don't know. He was wearing that shit, though.
Yeah. Yeah, well, Riley Hawk's name isn't on here anymore. It doesn't shock me.
There you go.
I was wondering when that would happen.
Apparently, it just happened or something. I don't know. Breaking news: Riley Hawk isn't.
I don't know. Yeah.
Riley Hawk isn't into Asphalt Yacht Club anymore.
Yeah. Well, apparently he no longer skates for them. But, yeah.
All right. So I guess this conversation wasn't entirely useless.
Mike, one of your favorite skateboarders and up and comers, Wright, released a Recruit on the barracks.
Snapped. It's fucking snapped.
The lights were off.
Dog, how many tricks did he do in a row on that rail?
The 10 rail he killed.
Like what?
Half cat back over crook.
Yeah, the full cat back tail was nasty.
Cat back tail, half cat back Smith.
That was a good one. That's a super dope looking trick down rails.
That half cat back over crook was one that surprised me the most, especially because Chase commented on Instagram yesterday and said he did it second try of his life. He had never done it down a rail.
Wait, what?
The half cat back over crook down the 10.
Oh yeah, that's.
Chase said that was second try of his life. And like the clip that is used is second try. He had never done it down a rail.
Oh my god!
And he did it down the 10.
Does that surprise you though?
Small. I am aware Zon Wright's insane, but yes, that does surprise me because you don't even see that trick.
No,
you rarely see half cat back over crook.
He was just on one, dude.
I mean, he usually is.
Dude, I don't know. Zion, we got to see a Zion board immediately. I need a Zion board immediately.
How many weeks in a row have you said that on here?
I don't know. At least 10.
What, I mean, I'm guessing you got psyched when you heard that they were going to put out a Recruit for him.
Yeah, dude. We're just one step closer to the fucking board that we all need and want.
What
we got the big boy Foy board. The universe is okay. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
All the Florida boys.
Florida dudes don't fuck around. Ish, dude. Oh my god.
Tyson.
That boy good. Tyson.
Oh, John Dillo is dropping a part, I think, tomorrow on Thrasher. Another one.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
That dude rips.
It's all the pop.
All the pop.
Sick. Okay, for me personally, about the Recruit, I
hated the song.
Okay. Well, let me get a little preface. Not preface. I don't know why I said that. Usually, I hate hearing people complain about songs because it's like, whatever, just get over it. Like, I just always watch a video and I try to not let the song bother me. Every once in a while, I'm like, whatever, I don't really like the song. This song was just like that to me. It was like, I don't think it made the footage any more enjoyable, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. I think I came into it with an expectation because of other Zion video parts and whatever that it was going to be a probably a fast-paced rap song.
You wanted like some Future?
Which yeah, I mean whatever. What was his next new wave? He skated to whatever that Philadelphia rapper's name is.
Meek Mill?
Yeah, there we go. You know, something high speed rap that would obviously fit his skating and personality perfect. And we got something very far from that.
We got that royalty free.
Yeah, that's what I would assume was they didn't have the money to buy a song, which I get.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's expensive and whatever. But it was just not what I expected, so it kind of threw me off. Obviously, the footage we've already talked about is super good. But in terms of like the video itself, I would have loved for the song to be something else.
Mm.
But I'm sure there's a reason that the song is what it is.
Totally. I mean, it's like I said, man. I'm sure that's the case.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time believing that Zion's going home and bumping that one in his fucking headphones.
Just a beat?
Yeah. I'm having a hard time believing that Chase is doing the same. So I'm assuming it probably just cost free $99.
Yeah, most likely. I would have the same assumption, but like the word I just said, it's an assumption. We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Copenhagen Open was this I guess, week. I don't know. Those dudes are out there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Which, first of all, looks like a great time.
Hell yeah.
I love how they all ride bikes everywhere. That's cool.
Oh, the Beeble one?
That
That
just
was
seems cool. It's
hilarious.
cool to, yeah, the B-ball, like the Insta videos you get when they're out there are always so sick. I
That
love how the
fucking
contest is more than just at the skate park. I get that that's like the last part of it, but I think it's really cool how it's at different street spots and they're going around the whole city. It looks like a great experience. That's probably the number one contest I would want to go to hang out and watch and skate, whatever. Just be there because I mean I
I'm
definitely
still Tampa
get a
Pro.
similar I get a similar vibe to Tampa Pro, but I really like the whole exploring the whole city aspect and how that's like a part of the contest is so cool. Um,
Dude, that
but
video
at the end
of
of the day, it is a
Eric
contest.
Bragg, that video of Eric Bragg pulling up on Beeble is hilarious.
When they pass the beer right out the car,
and he's like,
that
"Is it
funny.
warm? What does he say? Or is it cold? Not really."
Not really. But yeah, I mean, the last part of the contest is in the Copenhagen skate park or whatever, and Ishod took the win, which is sick because I think those contests, whether it's Tampa or Copenhagen, anything that has that relaxed skate hangout vibe is, I think, when we see Ishod kill it the hardest.
I agree. All right, my question is, was Louis there?
Louis Lopez, yeah.
He was out there?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything from him all week.
I saw a couple Insta videos that he was in.
I didn't see shit.
I saw a lot of I always see like a ton of Boo Johnson and Torrey like the past couple years. I feel like they're like a big personality for the whole thing, which is sick. Did you see Felipe Gustavo Treflip Crook a 2-block?
Yes, I did.
That was unbelievable.
Yes, I did.
That was so gnarly.
Hey, Felipe is the man, dude.
His skating is out of control. I could not believe he Treflip Crook that.
That's it, dude. That's like his thing, though.
Yeah, that is his trick, but the Treflip Crook, the second block of a ledge was insane.
That's insane.
Like, I don't think many other people
I'm just
on the
happy
planet
that
could do that.
won, dude.
It's so fitting. It's like that whole relaxed vibe and flowy around is, I think,
what it's like when Ishod wins things.
I mean, I agree, obviously. But, I mean, even when you see Tampa Pro every year, I feel like on Instagram, he's the dude that you see. He's the dude you see on Instagram the most killing it throughout the whole weekend.
I agree.
And that's kind of what I got with Copenhagen this year, and then he took the win, which is sick.
I totally agree with all of that.
And as a viewer and a fan, I really hope that Thrasher does another one of those Copenhagen movies.
They will.
Because last year's is so sick.
They definitely will, dude.
I watched it again this week. It made me want to watch it, and it's super cool.
Dude, that contest is so unlike any other.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there. That looks super fun.
Yeah, I heard that.
There's so many great spots out there, too. So sick to see all the spots that they hit out there street skating.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, we're on the just real skateboard team riders. Let's just get the K-Walks out of the way because I know you're hyped on this edit, too.
Dude, what? This dude has his own holiday now.
Yeah, we'll start out with that. He has his own day in Oklahoma.
From now on, that's what the mayor said. From here on,
that was. I love how the way K-Walks gave him the little hug handshake thing. Like the mayor looked super awkward. Kind of.
Yeah, you could also see it like when he was sick. The mayor was talking. You could literally see Kyle just like kind of taking it in as a reality.
Yeah, and then what does he say? He's like, "It's real," or "This is real," or something. He smiles and like, "Dang, that's pretty crazy."
Dude, that's absolutely insane. You know one thing I noticed from the edit that's just like super random and just out there. Is he friends with Clint Walker?
Oh yeah, because I saw him like when they were shooting water guns.
Yeah, and then like the next frame, there's Elijah, and I was just like, oh, that's funny. I didn't even think of that.
Clint. I mean, he's from Oklahoma too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I don't know. Maybe he was just happened to be there. I don't know.
Yeah,
I've never. I can't remember a time seeing them like hanging out on social media. Was the only place I see it.
Never. I don't know. But remember when they were doing like the like walkers, like all the walkers or whatever, and like they like had like a post of like all the I forgot who it was, but there was like a post that said like all the walkers, the people with like Walker in their name or whatever.
Yeah, was he in it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. I don't
So
know. I
maybe they're
always
like
see like
social media friends. I don't
whenever
know.
Sibo and Walker Ryan are together, their captions are always about the Walker.
Yeah.
K Walks. Like I always see Sibo comment like if K Walks posts a clip, he'll comment like Walker Power or something like
Yeah,
that. It's
totally.
funny. Super funny.
Dude, there are some walkers out there that are fucking awesome.
I think it's sick how they're all last names and there's Walker Ryan. That's super
Yeah.
cool. Yeah,
Literally has his name backwards.
um but yeah, that edit was crazy. The fakie 5-0 fakie flip he did on that bank to ledge Kyle did
Oh
was so
man.
sick.
Yeah, that's gnarly, dude.
Frontside flip switch Manny, backside flip switch Manny. Who did that? Was that Gilbert?
Yeah, right after you mean? Like the
Yeah.
back to back clip, yeah.
Well, Abe did switch 180 Manny too. That thing
Dude,
went
that
tall.
was fire, dude. The Vance dude and Rowan was fucking killing it.
Mm-hmm. No, he did like nollie barley grind on the bank to ledge. That was cool. That's a
The
super weird trick.
Yeah, I don't know. To see the Vans dudes is crazy.
They're coming out to Chicago, aren't they?
No, I wish.
Oh, not this time. They did. That
No.
was what you went to last year, correct?
Yeah, that was buck, dude. That
I'm
was
sure it was.
super buck. But Fakey Trey, dude, what'd you think?
It made me think Austin Gillette immediately, but I love the way it looked.
Dude, what the fuck?
I think every time I'll see
blasted
Fakey Trey
it.
on a hip now, I'm gonna think of Austin's, but I love this one as well.
Dude, this one was right up there with Austin's, man.
Austin's was so sick.
Dude, that one was so sick.
Yeah, they both of them looked incredible. That's a super weird trick. It's not something you see much, but the
On
way it
hips?
flips
No.
on a hip looks so cool.
No, that trick's so hard to do on hips, dude.
Well,
I always shoot out. Like I'll land on the lower.
I've never even tried to fake it. It just didn't see. I don't know. I never even thought of trying it. I feel like I seriously don't feel like I've seen it until Austin did it.
Nah, you gotta push fakie, dude. You got it.
I skate fakie, but I mean, I don't know. Never thought of that trick. You know, it's funny. I feel like we both skate fakie a good amount, but we don't not do the same fakie tricks.
Hell no, I do fakie big spin heel and fakie frontside flip all the time.
I do frontside half cab flips, but I don't think I've ever done a fakie big heel.
Oh, that's the Rick flip?
I think I've either only stuck it or landed it the other way, like the inward heel way.
Oh, I can't. I can do fakie inward heel on flat. I haven't done it on anything though.
Yeah, but I'm saying like a fakie big heel, but backside like inward heel 180.
Oh, that's gnarly.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
What?
But I can't do I've never done a fakie big heel, like a front big heel, like a regular one.
What? I can't even figure out the other one. The other one's mad hard.
Just think fakie inward heel and then throw your shoulders.
Yeah, then it would just be a half cab flip.
You mean a half cab heel? What do you mean?
I mean a half cab heel.
No, you focus on the whole inward heel part, and then once you catch inward heel, you turn it.
That's fucking gnarly, dude.
I don't know. Every time I see it, I think of Daniel Ponticelli potato plop because he did it to manual, and I still don't know how it's possible.
What? Potato plop.
You know who else is actually really good at it is Billy Jackson.
Oh, Billy's a beast too.
Billy Jackson did it to 50-50. I think it was just on a red curb, but still, he went straight into back 50. It was so sick.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. You should give that one a try, Mike.
Dude, no.
Mr. Mr. Fakey.
That sounds so hard.
What about full cap heel? You ever done that one on a hip?
Front side or the other way?
I'll go with either, but I was asking about backside.
I've never done either, but I've been thinking about both.
I've done a backside.
I've done a front side one like against my shoulders on flat, but never on a hip.
I feel like it'd be easier on a hip.
Damn, dude, this fucking super hot chick out my window.
That's funny. Did you watch Yuri's Rough Cut?
Hell yeah. You only think it was fucking 20 minutes long.
I think it was like 13. It was pretty long.
No, hell no, dude. It was like 20 minutes long.
I'm pretty sure it was like 13.
Whatever. It seemed like it was 23.
I'm gonna pull it up. Now I'm interested.
Shit took forever to watch, man. It was sick.
I didn't get bored though.
It's fucking awesome. Oh, I definitely didn't get bored, but I definitely noticed that it was like 20 minutes
Dude,
long.
I loved it. His fakie flip over the Machba ledge is just
what about that tray, the fakey tray, dude? What?
That too, and the nollie big heel.
Dude, the fakie tray over that is like how fast he has to go to get over that.
16 minutes.
Fucking
we
crazy.
were in the middle.
16? That's basically 20. We're rounding up.
It's closer to 13.
No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Learn your fucking third grade math. You're
telling me 16 is closer to 20 than it is to 13.
Absolutely.
Oh my.
You got to round up. That's the whole rule.
I'm not talking about rounding. I'm talking about which one's closer.
Yeah, logically, you got to round up. That's closer.
Oh my God.
Think about it, Grant.
Mike, 16 is 3 away from 13 and 4 away from 20.
Yeah, but we're rounding up.
That makes absolutely no sense. Anyway, yeah, pretty much he owns Machba because he did fakey hard flip, fakey nose grind 180 out on the shootout ledge.
I don't know how he did that on that ledge.
And he did it like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, that's absolutely insane.
Hard flip back tail on that hubba was.
My little homie, 50-50 back won that. He did it super gangster.
What, that white hubba?
No, the out ledge at
Machba?
Yeah.
That's tight.
Yeah, dude, he killed it. I'm jealous. I wanted to go.
Yeah, Machba would be a good time.
Barcelona.
Speaking of, we talked about broken boards, and we talked about Cole Wilson. He broke some. Yuri broke some boards.
Oh hell yeah, he did. Yuri, dude, that fucking, he's like gonna take over that team. He's like the man over there.
Him, Eunice.
Eunice is another one that's just holy hell.
I think we might have talked about this, but his nollie and ordeal back nose grind on Instagram was.
Dude, Eunice, we already know about Eunice.
He also went from a feeble to a backside feeble to a backside sugar cane.
Do you remember when he used to do just like
no one's done
like the dumbest freaking look at the camera videos?
Oh yeah, those are funny.
Dude, his were like
look at the camera.
What the fuck? His were crazy.
His board control is on another.
He did like tray flip nose grind looking at the camera the entire time. Like, who does that?
That's a Felipe trick. If I see tray flip nose grind, I think of Felipe.
Felipe. Dude's good.
What else did Yuri do? Everything was so heavy.
Dude, yeah.
Tray flip nose grind, he did one too on that handrail.
If you're ready to spend 20 minutes watching a rough cut, dude, get to it.
I mean, you'll see some stuff that makes little to no sense.
Yeah, definitely the process for it is gnarly to watch. That's just a long time to watch a skate video. A one-part skate video, I should say.
All right, Mike. Well, let's go into something I know you want to talk about.
What?
Not that you didn't want to talk about that.
I was going to
say.
But
I know you're not going to complain about this one at all. I know you're going to like it. Today there was released, I believe, you sent me the link. I think it was like the Seattle Times or something.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah, go ahead. You can do the intro. You can do the whole thing. I mean, I'll talk about it. But.
Well, Transworld and Nike did this contest where they encouraged people to build skate parks or skate spots or add on to pre-existing skate parks or skate spots, okay? And this group of dudes, they ended up winning for building this bowl on like an island type deal, like a bird observatory or something is what I'm getting out of it, in Seattle or like off the coast or whatever, right? And apparently it's like super illegal, they did everything without like anything getting passed by the city or whatever. So then the city noticed it, asked them to like tear it down or whatever. And then that's when they said, hey, like we won this contest with Nike and Transworld. And then immediately the city goes to interview Nike SB, the spokesperson for Nike SB. And they immediately just throw the towel in and say, nope, absolutely not. We don't encourage any of this. We don't condone any of this. And they're just basically blaming everything on the skateboarders is what I get out of it. Is that what you got out of it?
Well, instead of doing that route, I'm just going to pull it up and quote.
Well, yeah.
Because I don't like to talk for other people.
No, it's not that it's not talking for other people. It's just getting the gist of exactly what was going on and mentioned in this article.
So this is what the Nike spokesperson says.
Yeah, there you go.
The purpose of the Transworld Skateboarding Nike SB Project 58 DIY contest was to inspire people to build or add to an existing skate spot in their local communities. Neither Nike SB nor Transworld were involved in selecting the locations chosen by consumers, but the terms and conditions of the contest were clear to indicate all federal, state, and local laws and regulations that they should be followed. So Nike's point of view is, well, if you really read the rules, which it's the
Clearly
skateboarding,
didn't.
no one's going to do that.
Yeah.
Then we warned you. So if they're, from that point of view, whatever, it's fair. But the only part that I think I'll at least say it sucks is that they're revoking their $1,000 prize.
Yeah.
Obviously,
they have to
and
destroy the
Transworld.
bowl. Let's not forget that.
Well, hold up. Nike and Transworld cannot control what the communities how they're going to react. They can't. No one can control if the city's going to take down the bowl. That stuff happens all the time. You cannot blame anybody for that. But the fact that they're like removing them as a winner because it's like a bad look on Nike now. It's a bad look that this happened for like people of the city. It's like, oh, why is Nike supporting this? This sucks. So then Nike's response is, oh, well, they're not a winner anymore. Well, winner of this contest, we're going to take the money back. I think that sucks because it's like if this situation didn't happen, then they would have been a winner and the life would have gone on and they would have kept their $1,000.
Yeah, and Nike probably would have shown the video. They probably would have been promoting the guys winning. They probably would have promoted their own contest. Like, instead, they just threw in the towel and said, no, never mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little weird for sure. I think that...
Again, though, it is a prime example of corporate businesses being involved in skateboarding. That's what it is. That's what it comes down to, man. We're not hearing
there's
about...
plus and minuses everywhere.
Listen. We're not hearing from the Transworld spokesperson. We're hearing from Nike spokesperson.
Well, yeah, because of course the community, the city, and whoever is obviously way more familiar with what Nike is, so they're going to go.
Right. And that's my point right there, man. If you want to be in skateboarding, be in skateboarding.
Well, okay, what I'm kind of getting out of it is that I feel like they took the Nike and Transworld, but probably if Transworld did it, Nike pushed them to revoke this prize was because Nike wanted to look good to all these city people and government, whatever, to say, hey, like, oh, that's not what we wanted. This is how we're going to make it up. But by doing that, they're going to look really lame to all the skateboarders because even the way we're talking about this, we're both still disagreeing with them, but we're actually thinking through the process a lot more than a lot of skateboarders are. Right. So basically every skateboarder that sees this is going to be bummed on it.
Yep. There's gonna be a lot of fuck Nike from this for sure.
Yeah, I think there is, but then it's nothing. But
I think that it's gonna alienate a certain, not alienate like fully, but I think it's gonna affect like the bowl dudes, so to speak.
What do you mean?
I think that the transition, like classical bowl dude, is not going to fuck with Nike even more after this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's one bad. It's not a good look, but it's not a good situation.
Look. But the fact
it's one situation.
Yeah, but it's such a
people will
big
forget
brand,
after. It is a big deal, and people will be bummed on it. But people will forget.
I mean, dude, we're also not the local skaters that got to watch their fucking hard work getting destroyed, though, man.
Yes, but Mike,
let's not forget that.
Oh no, you're right. But tell me this: if you go to build a DIY, you have to be anticipating that it's not going to last that long.
I agree, but I wouldn't build a bowl.
So build a bowl. Go for it. I'm not saying don't do it, but what I'm saying is don't be completely devastated when all your work gets torn down because based off of what's happened forever, you should anticipate it.
Totally, but I agree that this takes it to a whole nother level.
It does suck. There's pros and cons to.
They even tried to.
Okay, look, ready? Like, Nike looks bad in the situation, but Nike has done a ton of other really cool and good things for skateboarding.
Yeah, they've also blocked America from. They've also blocked America from doing demos. Let's not forget that.
Well, what do you mean?
Remember when they they wouldn't let them like skate at a skate park or some bullshit like that?
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
Never mind.
But But yeah, I don't know. So it's interesting. We'll see if Nike comments or whatever on the
They
whole
won't.
situation.
It'll get brushed underneath for sure. It'll be gone in like a week. It's just crazy. That'd be so shitty. Win a contest for Nike and then all of a sudden then be like, nah, you don't actually win.
Well, here's another thing you actually wanted to talk about on the show. Not necessarily new news, but the Primitive Reserve.
Oh, this is interesting. This is a very interesting one to me.
So let me describe what it is first, if anyone doesn't know. You subscribe, you pay $75 a month, and in return of that $75, you get a deck, a sheet of grip tape, wax, a T-shirt,
wheels.
Wheels, thank you. And that's it.
For $75.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I mean, when you think about it, if you're into Primitive, if that's your shit,
money-wise, it 100% makes sense as a consumer if you're hyped on the brand.
My thing that I take away from the whole thing, I could fucking hate Primitive, and I would absolutely love this idea. It's brilliant. It's absolutely innovative by all means. It's like a way of being your own.
But what I mean, do you not? I think there's a ginormous negative to it. Do you see that?
What is it, like the skate shop thing?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. But
that is like super taking the skate shop out of the picture.
Totally. But at the same time, oh, absolutely. There's no denying that. But like, it's Paul being innovative, man. Like,
I mean, he realizes it was Paul's idea. I would bet it was.
Well, no, I'm saying like it's Primitive being innovative.
Yes.
That's what I'm getting out of it. Like, yes, it sucks that like they're going to go straight around the skate shops, I guess, which is definitely fucking lame. There's no denying that. But at the same time, it's like, dude, skateboarding is going digital anyway, man. It's going online marketplaces anyway, man. Most skate shops, they have an online marketplace as well.
Yeah, but buying from an online skate shop is still supporting
the skate shop.
It's still giving money to that skate shop.
I understand that, but then it's like at the same time, man, it's this new generation of people that would rather order off the internet, you know? I get it. Trust me. I understand both sides. I get it. I just think that as far as being progressive, I think the idea is sick. Cutting out the skate shop, that's shit. Like, there's no denying that. But at the same time, man, it's going to happen anyway.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. I agree. It's definitely not something we've seen from a board company in skateboarding. But I think more than really anything else, it does. Like, look, I get that basically every company has their own online store that you can buy from. But most things, every once in a while, maybe they'll have an exclusive thing in their store online. But pretty much everything that they're going to sell in their online store is going to be in a skate shop or on a skate shop's online store.
Mm-hmm.
So I think more than anything else, this is cutting the skate shop out of the picture, which definitely sucks completely. Completely sucks.
Yeah, that's true. I guess, I mean, I'm totally in the middle because I don't buy Primitive stuff. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm totally like middle ground. Like, my shop doesn't carry Primitive boards. Like, it's just kind of like a not topic for me, I guess. But at the same time, it's just like there is this clear divide that's like deserves to be talked about.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine shops that carry Primitive are
not happy.
Really not hyped on it.
I agree, especially if it's a shop that does good numbers with Primitive decks.
Let's be completely fair. There is one other. My understanding is every month, the board that you receive is actually a board they haven't released.
Yeah, that's what I was getting out of it too.
In terms of a board graphic, it's not the exact same thing you could go get in a shop because they are a little different. But after seeing this is the second month now, and the graphics aren't anything crazy different, obviously. It's like this month is like, I think Shane O'Neill wasn't a part of one series, and it's that Blur series that just says their name.
Mm-hmm.
And the one before was like a real basic, like one of the original Primitive graphics, but it had a wood grain background instead of paint.
I actually think those look sicker, in my opinion.
Yeah, I almost always think wood grain looks sicker. But my point is that, I mean, there is that argument that it is something different. It's not exactly the same as the graphic you'd buy in the shop. But at the end of the day, it's same board, same company. Very minor tweak to the graphic. So my overall opinion is that Like, I would summarize it as, in my opinion, it is a bummer how much it's cutting the shop out. But
Yeah.
yes, we already said if you're into primitive, then is it a great deal? Yes, obviously.
It's the value is good. That's what it is.
I mean, what you're getting for your money, yeah, that's a good deal. But do people skate through wheels every month? No. So what are they going to do?
Hell no. Dude, no. People don't skate through wheels like that.
That's what I'm saying. There, like, that is a little weird. I don't know if maybe the kids that are into it.
How long do wheels last you?
I'll skate. I'll probably skate wheels for like 4 months.
That's how I am. That's what I'd say. Like 3 to 4 months.
I skate them till they're done. I don't like to waste them.
No, I don't waste shit. I give everything away, dude.
I want to skate them till they're super small and done.
Medina flow for life. I got a fucking real board sitting right here. I got to skate. You want to see it?
Sure. Now that you've mentioned it, sure.
It's completely black.
I can tell you want to show everybody, so go ahead.
Dude, look at this fucking thing, dude. Can you even read it? It's just black.
It's Ishod, right?
Black on black murder. Yeah, dude. It's got to be one of the gnarliest, like, just evil-looking graphics I've ever seen in my life.
I know Ishod's the best, but moving right along.
Copenhagen Pro winner.
Let's see. Oh, Ben K went pro.
And he snapped his board.
Another pro, another week, another pro in skateboarding.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Hopefully we get a video part with him. I'd be hyped on that.
Dude, he is. Like, gnarly is the best word to describe him. I think.
Yeah, gnarly. Ben is gnarly.
Just gnarly.
Pinches 50-50s like crazy.
Just skates the craziest spots. High risk spots.
There's that one that I can't remember what edit it is, but he front 50s a rail, and then, like, it's like a gnarly rail, and he's, like, pinched on his trucks. And then out of fucking nowhere, he kick flips out.
Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, it's that rail in New York.
I mean, I feel like all of his footage is in New York.
Okay, let me put it in Cherry. Dylan Reeder 50s it because it's a rail it's like a handicap rail angled down, and there's a ledge that's flat like this.
Yeah, yes.
And Dylan 50s the rail onto the ledge. It's that rail.
Dude, that was why do I always forget about that? Like, Ben, that's gnarly. That's like kind of a lame trick, dude. Unless you do it the right way.
Exactly.
Unless you do it trick. It's kind of a lame trick. It's like kind of like you just learned 50-50s and you know how to do kickflips.
Exactly.
I mean, whatever. But he made it look crazy. Badass. We've also seen Scheckler made it look super badass too.
What did Scheckler do it on?
He does it like I think he does it like it's in true. I can't remember what the obstacle is though. But he does like a fucking gigantic one in true.
You know which one I like actually, which is funny because I completely agree that this trick is like kind of it's whatever. It's like a little I just described it as a little kid trick. Anyway, John Shanahan I think did a cool one actually in the DC Arrival video.
And I've watched that video like 5 times.
A rainbow type rail that you ride onto, so like jams into it, and then it's raining, and he kickflips off of it. He did it super good, and I like that one. But again, it's a trick that has to be done very particular way on a specific.
It's got to be like a fucked up obstacle. It can't just be like some regular ass shit.
You can't do it on a bench in the middle of a line. I was just gonna be like,
no, it would get called out. It would get called out immediately. They'd be like,
I mean, well, you just wouldn't see it out of someone that's gonna have like a big online part or in an.
Did you see that Deshaun is filming for a part?
I mean, what skateboarder isn't?
Leo Romero.
Well, he has one that's about to come out, hopefully.
No, they all.
But yes, I did see his caption.
Yeah, all I'm saying is that what board is that he's riding?
Is that sarcasm?
No, what is it? We don't know.
Oh, he's been skating real boards for a while.
Is that what it is? It's a real board? No, he's been skating blanks, dude. Deshaun's hella been skating blanks.
I can promise you I've seen Deshaun Jordan skating real boards for the past at least couple months.
There's a rollerblader rolling by my house right now. I swear on my life, on everything.
Give him that board and tell him to start skating.
Nah, he's gone. That was fucking funny.
I guarantee no. Yeah, if you pay attention to his videos, you'll recognize the graphics, Mike.
All right. Well, what is he filming for, man?
Probably a Thrasher part.
Welcome to Real. Damn.
I have no idea. All I'm saying is I've noticed that he's getting their board graphics. I don't know
That'd
anything
be
about the
so
situation.
crazy. Damn, that'd be fucked up. I always thought, I was trying to zoom in, see if them shits were numbers boards, honestly.
You really never? I thought you were being sarcastic. I thought you would have noticed by now.
I swear to God, I thought they were numbers boards, man.
He had a real board at Street League.
I don't watch Street League.
I'm sure you saw like his Insta video there.
I'm going. Hey, dude, Street League's gonna be lit this year.
I thought you don't watch it.
Nah, we got good news.
What?
Street League's gonna be good this year. We got press passes.
You did?
We did.
How?
Well, we'll talk about that.
All right. Sounds good. Well, that's cool. That'll bring it to a whole different experience for you.
Oh yeah, man. I'm very, very excited.
Cool to be right down there.
Oh yeah, we're gonna be
in the deal.
In the shit, dude.
Speaking of, were we just talking about Nike? Oh, we were talking about the DIY thing earlier. DIY. Kevin Turpning.
Oh, those ugly dunks.
Yeah, he has like a dunk with the ankle. Just think cost in three, and then think dunk, and then you'll have it in your head.
You literally got it right there. That shit's extra.
Okay, first of all, personally, I was a little surprised that they used him for this.
Dude, right? What?
Yeah, but I think also in a way, in a sense, it makes sense because I feel like they haven't really done anything with him since they put him on. But I think
he hasn't done anything since he got put on. What the fuck do you hear about him?
I think a lot of people had no idea he was on.
I literally don't even know who he is, to be honest with you. I'm totally being honest.
I saw comments in that, like, this is his colorway, whatever the Duncan, this video's here, and all the comments were like, I thought he was on Huff. I saw multiple comments that said that.
Totally. I agree with all those comments. I forgot. Same with, what's his face? John Fitzgerald.
Oh, yeah. He would have fit perfect on Vans.
What happened?
Oh, I don't know.
Like he just was like,
"Oh, good in Blazers too."
You're hurt now.
Go on. Yeah, I mean, did you watch the video for it? There were some cool.
Oh yeah.
I like.
Yeah. He rips. There's no denying that he rips. I don't understand where this came from.
The thing is, like, I mean, he's skating the shoes in that video, kind of obviously, because it's promoting that shoe. But it's not like that video was all filmed in one day. So
hell no.
It's street footage. He's been skating in them. But in general, I just surprises me to see him wearing that shoe because it just doesn't seem like it fits. Like I wouldn't have expected it.
He went from like Huff Low with the little rubber toe cap.
The classic low. That was like he was the dude pushing that shoe.
I completely agree with that.
Like I would expect to see him in like CKs or maybe like Janowski slip-ons or something.
What about the Donnie Depp?
What?
What do they call him? What is that? What is his real last name? Why can't I think of his name?
Who?
Donnie.
Piscopo?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see him in Donnie's blazer colorway or something.
Yeah, I read this Instagram. I think it was Jimmy Britches, where they called him Donnie Depp, and I think that's hilarious.
That is pretty funny.
I think that's hilarious.
I like that.
I love that. He like in the photo too. He's all like super high fashion, looking with like a piece of hair going down.
Dude, Donovan's got this. Dude, his style is so sick.
Donovan's the man, dude. We all know that.
I love watching him skate. His Chronicles 2-part.
Dude, Chronicles, he like stole that video, and people don't even give him no love.
I mean, opening part, and he goes off.
He goes off, and all you ever hear about is like Luan and Ishod.
And Shane, that part's crazy.
And Shane.
When you hear about
Shane,
hold on. He did a crooked grind. He did a crooked grind, ollie tray flip to manual.
I heard he kicked
at a street spot, and I'm probably positive he had a camera with him because it was Sunday, and his caption was like Sunday Mission. And he put it on an iPhone on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't think anyone else would do that on this planet.
Dude, I heard that he kickflips in and that he may do something out of the manual.
Who did you know that was there?
I mean, I just heard that they saw it. I heard.
What?
I have some friends in LA, Grant. Don't act like you're the only one in California.
Oh no, I mean I have no idea what he did. I was just surprised.
Dude, all I know is that spot is rad.
Yeah, it did look pretty cool. I've never seen it before.
Dude, 5-0 front shove manual. That's what I would want to do there. 5-0 front shove manual front shove. Tech Medines.
I'm looking at this list.
That's it. We ran through the whole bitch.
No, it's not, because if I didn't say this, I know you would be pissed, because I know you want to talk about it.
Uh-oh. Which one?
Tiba now works for Thrasher Magazine.
Oh, this is another one that got swept under the rug by us, dude. We're horrible at our jobs.
So, I mean, I know you wanted to talk about this.
That's an interesting one, dude. He's been with...
I was shocked when I saw the announcement. Shocked.
How long was he been with, whatchamacallit?
The Skateboard Mag?
Skateboard Mag. Forever and ever, right?
Yeah, I don't know a time period, but I mean...
I wish I would have researched this more. I forgot about this topic again as well. I don't know. It's kind of like we all love Thrasher so much. And like, not saying anything against the Skateboard Mag at all, but I don't read that shit. I haven't gotten one. I haven't looked at one. I haven't even seen one in my like physical copy in years. And that's just me being totally honest. Thrasher, you see that shit everywhere. Everywhere. People still buy Thrasher magazines. They still get the subscriptions. It's sick. I love it. And it's like almost like, do you remember when Gary went from Metro to Thrasher?
Yeah.
And everyone was, or he said something along the line.
You mean Ride Channel to Thrasher?
I mean Ride Channel to Thrasher. And he said something along the lines of, I'm home now, or I'm home. I'm glad I made it.
Yeah, I do remember.
I almost get the same feeling for Atiba. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean, he was like the face of the Skateboard Mag for so many years. That's why I was so surprised.
Mm-hmm.
And I think a lot of people were surprised. But at the same time, I do see what you're saying, and that like he is one of the top known and
he's hands down the most known.
Very
like, there's no denying about it. Like,
skateboard photographer.
Hands down.
So him being matched up with the biggest and most successful skateboard magazine obviously makes sense, and I'm sure we'll see some cool stuff come out of that.
I can't wait for the first Atiba cover on Thrasher. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
I don't think we'll have to wait too long.
I'm excited.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I'm sure we'll see cool stuff come out of it.
I want to
the cover.
I really want to
photos.
I'd like to interview Atiba.
That would be a cool thing to do.
Yeah, one of my homies that like works with me, he's like really into cameras and all like the filming, videography, photography type shit, you know? So I want him to do it just because there'll be more time for them, like more.
Does he skate?
Yeah, fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Are you saying he works at Fargo?
He rides for Fargo. He doesn't work there, no.
But he works at the same place that you do?
No, he's the one who got me the job at the place that I work. That's irrelevant, dude. Like, he works with me on United, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I thought you were saying he worked at the same house.
Well, he does. He did. He's the one who got me the job where I'm at right now.
Cool.
But anyway,
well, yeah, that has nothing to do with this. I just got confused.
At all. No.
But that's cool.
I think it'd be cool for him to interview Atiba because there'd be like that common ground for them to nerd out on, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so that's hopefully we're gonna. Yeah, we plan on reaching out to him very shortly, actually.
Cool.
Yeah.
Sick. Well, that's a wrap for this week's topic list. And like I mentioned last week, if there's anything you want us to talk about that we
I like that.
Because it happens, comment whether it's on YouTube, on this video, or on Instagram. Just tag us, whatever you want to do. Because we'd love to talk about what you guys want to hear. And actually, one thing I want to mention was that I saw a comment about someone said on YouTube, they commented it, that we should have all the viewers load up a video at once, then we'll critique it or talk about it, whatever the word was. But the thing that would be weird with it
would be too hard.
Like, would that completely work?
No, I don't think so. I think it would like miss stream. Like it wouldn't be right.
Yeah, I really like the idea.
Me too.
And it actually made me think of something Drew, myself, and Billy did a few times as we watched Street League live and commentated over it.
Yeah, but you didn't get to see the screen.
I know.
That's the problem.
That's the thing is that, you would have to have the people live would have to open another tab and click at the same time as us. And then if you're not watching live, I think a lot of people only listen.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. It's a cool idea. I love the idea. Like, keep the ideas coming. If you have stuff you want us to do, videos you want us to watch, talk about, whatever.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah.
And hopefully we can do something like that in the future. I don't know if right now it's really going to fit in with how it's set up, but we appreciate it and hope to do more stuff that you guys want to watch and listen to.
Yeah, seriously.
All right. Well, we'll be back with episode 112 and more cool stuff to talk about in a week.
For sure.
Peace.